guess we're going to do a part 2 for that one because I didn't get to say everything that I was trying to say. We got pushed into the direction of revolution. But there's more that happened at trivia. Oh my god. I'm tired. Yeah, I was a little overstimulated. It was a lot going on. Kind of a small space. It was just, I don't know. The whole thing kind of made me feel a little uncomfortable. But my sister randomly spotted like one of her friend's kids, like standing at the I guess it was like a bar behind us. So she like called him over, and it turns out the mom was there. She was like playing on a different team at trivia yesterday or today. So she came over, and I didn't realize that I knew her. She was in my mom's book club like years and years and years ago when I was probably 15. And, you know, I was going through it, and I was in a terrible space back then, too. It was like knee deep, maybe neck deep in depression, you know, because of the loss of my dad. I was skipping school a lot. I wasn't like getting in trouble, but like it wasn't going. Wasn't doing homework. I was just so caught up in my own spiral of destruction. And, you know, a lot of her friends, a lot of her people wrote me off as trouble and didn't think twice about it. But we saw her tonight, and I didn't remember that she had seen me since then. Because when I saw her, I was about to be like, oh yeah, from book club, like a million years ago. But then before I could say that, she was like, and I saw you at Panera Bread. And you looked very, 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 very different. And so it was just a lot of things going on in that sentence. So my brain, the way that my brain works, I was like, she saw me at Panera Bread. That was about 6 years ago when I was working there. It was right before, like, it was probably 2019. I was just about to move to Georgia at that point. And at that point, I was not in a great way. My body composition was a lot different. I didn't have nearly the muscle that I do now, even though I'm still like average Joe over here, maybe even a little on the a little on the thicker side. Like, you know, I'm pretty strong. I didn't have a lot of that strength before. And I was drinking a lot. So like my overall look, my overall vibe was just like disheveled, I guess. And you can kind of tell just through the personality when somebody is lost and depressed and angry. And then all of the like health stuff aside, I guess even though, you know, it's hard to look at yourself and think like I'm really different, even though I am. Sometimes you don't really see it. But according to her, it was not 1, not 2, not 3, but 6 or 7 varies in that statement. Very, very different. And I am not really sure if it was an intended compliment, like, oh, hey, you look great, or hey, you look so much better, or like, you looked so bad before. But it was almost like the energy of disbelief, like she didn't recognize me. Like, once she figured out who I was, it was just shock. So, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know how to feel about that. But, you know, we've said it over and over again. Spirit keeps on putting us in people's paths in order to show them that others can heal, can grow, can change. She wrote me off as trouble when I was 15. I'm sure she didn't think I would have made it, in general. And then seeing me as an adult in 2019 in such a bad place. For that kind of contrast to be Spirit's point, they must have been trying to show her that people change. The star. After the tower, after massive upheaval and change, there is renewal. And I'm not sure if she's supposed to be somebody that's in my life regularly or not. But there's a reason for everything. I can only hope it is something that we get to understand. Sometimes we're there to prove the point, but we're not actually there to see the dots connect. Sometimes you can be teaching somebody something or showing them something and not have any idea that that's what you're doing. Whatever she was meant to take from that situation, from our progress, it's for her. And I think when you are feeling like maybe you're not making progress as fast as you want, maybe that's some kind of confirmation too. Because I definitely feel some kind of way about not being able to work out right now. And I say not being able to, but really it's kind of a fear, I guess. I'm pretty worried that if I start lifting again right now, that I'm going to hurt myself. Because physically, I'm still pushing myself. I'm still pushing myself to physical limits just with the job. And I could add cardio back in. I'm going to add cardio back in. I'm going to start walking on that treadmill real soon. I just gotta plan it out, set it up properly, get my camera in position, and I'll be doing that. But lifting is something I can't readily incorporate right away. So I've been feeling some kind of way about the amount of progress I've been able to make. And I've been stable, nothing's really different since I went into NIH and got all my specs. It's pretty much stayed the same except for the musculature, which I think has increased. But sometimes Spirit might be, they try and give you hope in moments where you just need that little bit of confirmation. Whether it's a specific person stopping by and just making you feel heard, making you feel attractive, or showing you that you have come a long way, that you are different, reaffirming something that you needed to know. Spirit wants to give you hope when you're in that spot, when you need it the most. They want it for you. They send somebody to give you that message. They find a way. It doesn't matter if it's a dragonfly on a plate. If they want you to see that sign and you're looking for it, they'll show you. Keep your eyes open, no matter where.